Sunglasses Kid Toys. It's the Lethal Weapon 2 Action Figures playset. Get the Martin Riggs and mobile home with realistic handgun dead wife portrait picture and beer cans to make your futile, painful existence bearable. Also get the GMC 4x4 with realistic winch system, ready to tear down the homes of anyone who gets in your way.
I'm not a cop tonight, Raj.
With the Lethal Weapon 2 playset, you'll be able to recreate all your favorite scenes from the movie, as well as your own explosive adventures.
I'm too old for this.
Also now available, the new Cargo Crate Drop playset to flatten the bad guys.
That was for my wife.
Get Roger Murtaugh too.
Drop the gun, mister.
Diplomatic immunity. Ugh, it's just been revoked.
The Lethal Weapon 2 playset from Sunglasses Kid Toys, starting from just $29.99. Make your parents buy one today.
Hi, neighbor. I brought something new to share with you today. My M249 SAW. Listen to this. Brr, 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 pew, 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 rat-tat-tat-tat. Isn't that something?
There is a solution, the patent-pending gun bed. The gun bed is quite possibly the biggest breakthrough in home defense since the invention of the firearm.
Tired of being the hero. I just want to be normal.
You gotta move or you'll die! I won't give up!
Oh wow, that could have been really bad. Yay! Never-ending happiness!
Before I die, I'd like to do something nice. Take my hand and I'll take it for a ride. You hit me yesterday because I made you cry. So before I die, I'd like to do something nice. I want to buy you something, but I don't have any money. No, I don't have any money. I want to buy you something, but I don't have any money. No, I don't have any money. And if I had a car,
welcome to the Friday nights. I'm Jason Sandberg.
Sorry.
That's all good.
In honor of one of our favorite returning guests, I dug these out of the short box.
Nice.
We got Silence Do Good 1, 2, and 3. We'll be looking at Sean's project later, but I just want to say, if you love Bruce Timm in the best possible way, check out this man's artwork, his storytelling, great series. And also at work in my office, I do have a bust of Benjamin Franklin. It's like that tall. He is the patron saint for me at work. So it is a thrill to get a comic book, Silence Do Good, which recognizes what a badass Ben Franklin was. So kudos. The other thing is the mailman was very kind to me. I gotta say, just saying the name Tom Tuttle makes me smile and laugh. Tom Tuttle is like one of my favorite people. So I'm very excited to read this because this is him not wisecracking, not trolling, not yucking it up with us here on the Friday Nights. This is him telling his story. Looking forward to reading this. This is not going to be your grandpa's cowboy comic. So I'm going to read this weekend. Greatly looking forward to it.
So a bit of internet lore. When I first started showing up like 2018, 2019 in the chat, I used to be a huge chirp. Like I used to chirp the hell. Like I had, you know what I mean? Everyone's got a big ego when they first show up in that community. But one of the people I used to hang out and joke with the most was Tom, going all the way back to like 2018. So there's just a bit of, it's great to see. Yeah, looking forward to reading this.
Good stuff. Good stuff. The other update I've got is that Jupiter, the sign up page for Jupiter issue 2 is at 153 signups. So I'm on the way to 160. So thank you to everybody out there who's already signed up and has been signal boosting. I want to let you know I have right here. The book is like 90% done. I have right here in my hands a proof copy of the book as it stands. Most mortal men would just print this thing as is, but for you, the audience, it has to be perfect. So I just want to let you know I'm hard at work on this, and it's going to be. Look at that. Now you could have gotten 2 30-page comics, but instead I'm giving you 1 60-page comics. This thing is just flipping beautiful. So looking forward to sharing some samples with you. But the project continues apace. 153 signups. Thank you, everybody. And I expect maybe like a month from now, I'll start showing some sample art. But I'm just going to tease you just like a little bit there. Just a little bit.
I'm curious to see what the success rate is with those signups. I'd love to know how much of those actually become like first day backers.
I'll tell you what the success rate is for when I take my pants off. It's about the same. Okay, what?
Craig, how was your week?
It's like always. I had computer stuff break, but I always find solutions and stuff. So I had those same 3 floppies. As you know, I'm a fan of floppies.
You should get the better issue 2 cover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to do that in the new campaign though. There's an issue 2 cover that replaces that second one, and it's even better.
I'm stuck in my floppies because only it's nostalgic for me going back to the 90s, like going into a comic book shop and walking out with like a fistful of them like one every week. So trades, it doesn't feel the same, but I did read that. I read this week. Yes, and it's great. I love this. I'm so excited for issue 4, Sean. And you said that's coming out very soon, right?
Yeah, we'll be launching the crowdfund campaign for volume 2 at the end of June, and in volume 2 campaign, we're actually doing a subscription model for it. So you will get issues 4, 5, and 6 as we get them done. We will send them to you. They'll be floppies, and then at the end, we compile everything together into the volume and then send out the trade. And we'll have different perks and stuff like that. But I love floppies too. That's why I kind of set up my campaign to where we kind of just take the volumes as like basically chapters in the overall story of Do Good. And then it's about 3 floppies per chapter, if you will.
But it's almost as if the mainstream industry knew how to put all this together, and all you have to do is just follow it. It all makes sense. It's all logical, right? They do these things for a reason, right? Yeah, exactly. Like you put out an 88-page book, like people are waiting a while. I don't think people realize that. Like it's going to be over a year until you see that thing. But if you do floppies, you get injections of the story periodically through the years.
Well, and I like the way I write it too is like I like to have good story break. I mean, you guys know, like each chapter in the volume or each issue in the volume has a good story break.
Mhm.
It picks it right back up. And you know, I'm a good writer, so you guys should find out about it.
Yes.
It's true.
The other thing I want to add to that is that while it is good to have a graphic, have a complete story like a graphic novel, one of the magic aspects of the comic book is the cliffhanger. It is from whence it came. There was that it was their engineer designed the secret sauce is that it's at the end of that 24 pages, something happens where you're like, God damn, I've got to get the next one. And then I got to get the next one. When done properly, that's part of the joy of comics. And that's another reason why the floppies are important.
Yeah. And you know how I did it, Jay. I gave you guys blue balls at the end of each issue. Because I was like, cliffhanger. Ooh, what's going to happen? Gonna have to find out in the next one.
Exactly.
So, Michael, how was your week?
It was my week was okay. I just really the last couple of weeks, all I do is look forward to doing this show on Friday. Everything else is a blur. It's all about tonight. It's all about Friday night.
Look at that fantastic shirt you're wearing.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I have Salty's Make America 80s again.
Nice. Hold on. I got it. Nice.
Yeah.
How do you get that shirt? Wait, where do you sell that shirt? What's going on?
That's on the Salty and Savage shop.
Okay.
Dang it.
Very cool.
Do you sell it with sleeves, or does that cost extra?
Oh no, that's all Michael. That is all Michael.
I have the custom Michael Ferraro version. So
Michael, you are an ingenious penny pitcher. You buy all these shirts without sleeves, and you're saving like 20% off your clothing budget. It's just
he donates his sleeves to the third world. He ships them back in bag.
There's tons of Ethiopians with just black sleeves. It's become quite the trend.
Michael, I've been reading. Did you read anything good this week, or what's going on?
Yeah. Jason, you stole my thunder. I was going to hold up 7 amens before sundown, but now look, you just totally took the wind out of this. Everyone's seen it already.
I was lightning your thunder.
Exactly.
I'm going to see it in 3 weeks. That's how long it's going to take for it to arrive in my mailbox.
You're going to get a bag that was been opened by customs and it's empty.
Empty. Yeah, it's happened before. But yeah, hey Sean, it's great to have you back.
Yeah, great to be back. Thanks for having me. What up, chat? How's the chat? How's the chat doing?
Yeah,
I see Scribe in there. Vulcan, how you doing, man?
See if we can do this quicker this week. What do you think? Vulcan's first.
Salty. Last week, by the time we get done saying hello to the chat, it was 45 minutes past top of the hour.
We don't do that.
Oh, wow.
Which is we're a victim of our own success. The show is growing organically. We have a fantastic recurring chat audience viewers, and we love them. And sometimes it takes a little while to get through the whole through the chat.
Yeah. Dr. Mask's joining us as well. Says good evening to you as well, Dr. Mask. Thanks for joining us.
I'm curious to see what his next project is going to be after he fulfills the Edgar Allan Poe thing. I wonder what he's got up his sleeve. Michael, do you have anything up your sleeve?
It's impossible for me to have anything up my sleeve. I saw
you ain't got no sleeves.
Exactly. I saw the lovely Radio Stories Now show up. She bid on 2 of my sketch covers on Saturday night for a good cause. 2 guys in the space have GoFundMe's going. That was so awesome.
Yes. Thank you for joining us as well. And I'm glad. Again, I like watching her Twitter feed and all her drawings every day. It's really inspirational.
Yeah, she gets better and better.
Yeah. And then American Demons joining us this
next week's guest.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Just did a video review of his issue 3 and companion artwork. Check that out on X if you'd like.
Yeah, if you throw even the link in the private or something, or
that was
on X. You said? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got to put it on the other socials tomorrow, but it's definitely on X.
Okay. And then SF Gaming joining us says, "Hail Friday nights, hail as well to you, SF Gaming." And SF Gaming's another big collector like me. He likes to buy everything. There's a lot of whales on this channel.
How dare you call people whales?
I'm a whale.
Does that mean something different?
We need to Salty. He's baiting us. We need to get Craig not talking about whales. Believe me, trust me. He's going to begin to talk about his theory about the Loch Ness monster, and it involves whale reproductive organs.
Oh,
upside down.
Stop,
That's what.
Stop.
That's what
It's
it
a
is.
family show.
Dorks?
It's a family show.
Yeah,
dorks.
Yeah, whale. That's most sea creatures are whales upside down with a boner. That's what most sea creatures were. Whales showing off.
Why are we talking about whales boners? I'm scared.
He baited us into it.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. I don't want to talk about
whale boners.
I don't want to talk about boners.
All right. Scribe Comics joins us. What's up? What's up? Well, I thought it started about blue balls. Someone brought up blue balls. So.
Oh, I did. That's my fault. Damn it, it's always my fault. Dirty hookers.
It's mostly just. Here
We gotta do a dance party later though and play the drums money because you love that song, Michael, and we'll do a little dance party. We started it off,
Yeah.
I want to buy you something, money.
It's a great song. I'm glad you introduced me to it. Crenshaw's joining us. Says howdy, gang.
What up, Crenshaw?
And then,
Hell, Crenshaw.
look at who's in the chat there. You got recognize his hat. Bing.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, Justin Belmont. Thank you for joining us.
What's up, Justin?
Wearing good stuff merch.
Yeah, I put in the private chat the store, the T Public store, where you can get that sweet shirt that Michael Ferraro wears. Make America 80s again, because Jason, you know how it was. America was better in the 80s.
I was there. I'm gonna have to bookmark that.
I was a small child, but it was still.
I turned 50 this year, Sean.
Oh my gosh, I'm so much younger than you. By not that much. Not that much.
Okay, so I made it through the whole chat.
You got through the chat by 28 minutes past the top of the hour. Craig, you didn't take the gummy. That's why.
Holding back tonight.
All right.
Okay. Scribe's letting us know that the 80s was the best era.
Yeah.
And Crenshaw.
Music. Guys, guys were wearing makeup, girls were wearing makeup, everyone had fantastic hair.
I agree with Crenshaw. I'm here for the boner talk, but BAMF Graphics was mentioned in the 80s ruled as well. Sorry.
Damn right.
And now all these like Gen Z or Gen Alpha kids think their gender stuff is like this new thing, and we're so bold. Look at what we're doing. Poison was doing that in '86. We missed it,
dude. Speaking of which, so the outros, when we started the show, I was trying to be like on the straight and narrow. I was like, we won't use CNN, we won't use Fox, and we won't make any of the inappropriate jokes because we're accepting of all people. But you have to ridicule like clown. I don't care what side it is. When people behave like clowns, you've got to laugh at them. You have to, right? So,
I said earlier, this whole alphabet thing with the lady in Canada, there's only 26 letters in the alphabet. There's a limit. There's a limit to how ridiculous this can get. When they get to LGB and when it's all 26 letters of the alphabet, they can't go any further. So the universe will cap this. It will limit it.
You can put numbers and plus signs, but it doesn't matter if it's left or right. Left to their own devices, they keep pulling and they keep pulling and they keep pushing and they keep pushing, and it gets more and more, more extreme over time.
So Salty, what we do is a thing called baseline, and I forget. Do you have is your sign up page? Where is your sign up page?
Right now, the sign up page is on Indiegogo.
Okay, Craig, can we go over there and let's do a baseline and see how many people are signed up?
Okay.
115 people.
That's good. That's solid numbers.
Yeah, I haven't been pushing it too hard, but I'm going to start pushing it. So everyone help me beat Jason, because he's at 153. I want to beat Jason by the end of the month.
Okay. All right, you got 20 some days left. Those of you within the sound of my voice, we cannot let this stand. We cannot let this man make up the 40 some signups he's going to need to surpass me. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. This is some healthy competition we're going to have here. Craig, can you bring it up?
Yeah, I'm on his link tree, but none of his link trees was indicated.
Oh, I put it in the private chat. I put all my links in the private chat.
Yeah. Okay.
In the private chat.
There we go. Okay, it was the top one. Maybe I should
where it belongs.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Like I said I wasn't going to take the gummy today. It's still in the package. I think that was a good call not to.
Yeah.
You got to know when. You got to know when to limit yourself. There we go.
Oh, and beautiful. 115. All right.
Look at
baseline. Baseline.
There you go. You got one more.
Baseline 115. All right. So Sean, even though it's not technically, this whole rivalry we've got, it's based upon a deep-seated grudge between the two of us. I'm still going to sign up. For this thing. All right. So basically, baseline at 115. Throughout the course of the show, we're going to keep track of how many people go over there and sign up to be notified when the next bet of Silence Dugu goes live. We'll look at the campaign in depth and we'll look at some of the past issues. But Craig, before we get there, later in the show, what is the first of the three most important news items that perhaps flew under the radar this week?
Well, before I get to that, I'm trying to move our cameras around.
Sure.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. So I put the sign up. I put that in the chat so we can see where we're at with that.
Ooh, I'm on the chat next to Michael. Hi, Michael. What are you doing?
There we go.
How you doing?
We're the dominant one. We're the dominant daddies. Here they're called.
Please don't ever say that to me ever again.
I was in the chat last night and they mentioned Dommy mommies, and I swear I thought that was mothers that were kids named Dominic for like at least a day.
Oh my gosh. Too funny.
Yeah.
What was that? The prostitute was upset that Christy Noem's husband wouldn't. He was paying her to dominate her, but then he kept telling her how to dominate him, and she's like, "You don't understand. If you're telling me how to do this, I'm not dominating you." Purportedly.
Oh sure, yeah, dude.
Disclaimer.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now, if you don't get your shit together, we're gonna turn into Canada. Okay? Do you want that to happen?
We are gonna be a tale for the world of what happens and what not to do for sure.
Gosh. So lock it up, guys. Like, what is the deal?
Well, it's not just us. Like, we could be UK. We're racing with them. Like, they got a guy in prison indefinitely because he won't apologize.
But what did he say?
Well, so obviously in the UK they imprison you if they think you're intimidating, threatening, or if they determine that, right? But in any case, like regardless of his sentence, part of the sentence was him apologizing for having done this. He refuses to apologize, so they won't let him out.
Salty, was it the president of Singapore who was asked what was driving the economic and political policies that led to such prosperity? And he said, I would watch what the British Labour government was doing, and I would do the exact opposite.
There you go.
Maybe that's Canada. Maybe Canada is the
That's a smart tactic, though.
No, right now we're experiencing globalist greed. We're experiencing a liquidation of what happens when someone who hasn't even lived here for 10 years obviously has access to the bank account and the printing machines. It says everything's for sale. All right, who wants it?
All right, Craig. Robots. What's going on here?
Yeah, so New York Post, that's our first article of the evening, 30 minutes in. A humanoid robot was detained by police after terrorizing an elderly woman on the street. So this happened in Macau, China. Obviously, China. There's a lot of countries of K-pop, people dancing with robots and stuff. It's catching on there more than here. I don't know why people aren't buying more Optimus robots from Elon. I don't understand. But in any case, the operator to this thing was I don't know if he went up to the elderly woman. Obviously, there's two sides to every story. The droid, for the most part, is standing there with both of its arms up. So I highly doubt that it was harassing the woman with both of its arms up in the air, basically surrendering itself.
He's Italian.
Right. Well, but she accosts the droid. She smacks it in the head with the bag. So they led the android, when they said detained it, back to the person who was operating it. And then they gave him a good stern talking to about his behavior with his droid. But beyond that, there wasn't any prison time. And I don't think anyone got beat. So,
Salty, is this what happens when someone removes the restraining bolt from a droid?
The restraint. Wait, what's that from? What's that from?
Star Wars.
Oh, Star. Oh,
how dare you, sir? How dare you,
dude? I'm sorry, but Star Wars barely registers anymore because of what Disney has done to it. Okay, and also, let's be honest. Star Wars has 2 good movies. Everything else is crap, and that cartoon series was okay for like 3 seasons. Okay, and then you got 1 good video game, and then the second video game that's okay, but the ending was rushed. So. Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yep.
But everything else about Star Wars is crap.
Did you ever play SOTOR? Or did you ever play SOTOR or no? Star Wars, the Old Republic.
SOTOR?
It's basically the third Knights of the Old Republic, but it was just on computer only.
The MMORPG.
Yeah. I played that for 10 years.
Yeah, I played it a little bit like a couple years ago, and I was just like, I can't do MMOs anymore, man, because they're too grindy. And then they're like, well, here, let's give you a bunch of gear. And look, they're colors that are like really good gear. And you're like, yeah, but then I just replaced it like 5 seconds later because it becomes
Barbie. It becomes Barbie, basically.
Yeah.
And just constantly, yeah.
It's like it's grindy, and then when you level up, it doesn't feel like I don't know, man. Like World of Warcraft was peak MMORPG, and after that, it's all been kind of meh. Meh.
Michael, this is a blue ocean strategy for you, young man. We're a little bit older than you. You've got this is an opportunity here. What the opportunity is attorneys for robots. Okay, so
attorneys for robots.
This is blue ocean. The case law has not been settled, has not been written. This is wide open pastures. This is the new frontier, Michael. You become a lawyer and you specialize in getting robots out on bail, robots acquitted. Michael, what do you think?
Well, it's so great that you propose it like that, because I was thinking this is, I think, a coordinated effort, since Me Too had its limits. And I feel like it ultimately kind of failed because they were going after just guys who had bad dates like Aziz Ansari and stuff like that. So now these ladies want to go after the robots because they can't go after the human men. But since I have become increasingly anti-robot, I just would blow all these cases on purpose to put these bots behind bars where they belong.
The problem is that people are going to reject the robots at first, but the guys that are going to make the robots popular and the technology even more advanced are the weird, creepy guys that want to have sex with things. And there's going to be an entire boom of sex robots, and then they're going to take over that way.
Yeah. Salty. If you shack up with a robot, I mean, this is not the robots now, but just hypothetically, I'm asking you for a friend here. If you hook up with the hot robot, right, and then she dumps you or you marry her, do you have to pay like alimony, or how does that work?
I don't know. I'm never going to do that. I'm good.
Hypothetically.
I'm good.
Robots don't have rights yet. As long as they don't have rights.
I don't. You know what? I say just dismantle it.
Yeah, exactly. No one's going to go looking for a robot if you've sent it to the junk.
Yeah. Like,
I have to say, one of my favorite parts of the story is that the woman told the robot, "You have plenty of things to do. What are those things?" Right. That's what I want to know.
A couple comments.
Does that work for any no good Nick out in the street?
Right?
Infinite was saying, do you remember when the self-driving cars wouldn't recognize black people and children? Yes, I do. One of the, programming errors. And then Crenshaw saying clanker fatigue was real. Radio Stories now saying stop watching Star Wars after the Ben Solo movie.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even watch that because I was like, nope. And then I'm glad I didn't because apparently it sucked.
And Austin agrees. Power switch. So there you go. Everyone's chatting.
Hey guys, do you know how Han Solo got his name when he enlisted with the Imperial fleet?
Yeah, Han Solo. Yeah.
They said he was alone, so they said, okay, your last name is now Solo.
Right.
I didn't need to know that.
It's in the movie. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
I know. I chalk that up with the midichlorians. Like we did not need that. We did not need to demystify the Force. So
look,
yeah.
Basically, it's just like Lord of the Rings. Okay, you have the books. You have the 3 Peter Jackson films, and then everything else is bullshit, and you don't need to pay any attention to it. Star Wars is the same thing. There's 2 movies. That's it. The 3rd one with the trash pandas, no, that doesn't count. That's a terrible movie. 2 good movies. New Hope,
Christmas special. Christmas special.
Oh
what was interesting?
Jason. No. Stop it.
What was interesting with Star Wars, and this made sense, was in order to wield a lightsaber, you needed to be a Jedi because they would actually like hold the light back, and they would use the Force to wield the lightsaber as a weapon. To everyone else, it would just be
this motion. You should keep doing this.
To everyone else, it would just be a flashlight. But then in the second movie, Han used it to cut open the tauntaun, and then obviously anybody could use a lightsaber. So that's kind of lame.
Well, you know, how else was he supposed to keep his buddy warm in the cold?
That's right. This wasn't Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, they weren't gonna do that. Okay.
Blasted open like Greedo, just pop, 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 and then away you go.
Isn't that in a Pink Panther movie? Right? Son of Pink Panther. That's how it happens. The son of Pink Panther?
I don't know. I don't know.
I love those movies. Peter Sellers, hell yeah,
good stuff.
Yeah, but Son of Pink Panther was with that. Oh, gosh, dude, not a good movie. I saw it when I was very young. Does anyone remember what I'm talking about? I don't even remember what I'm talking about. What am I talking?
It wasn't Peter Sellers. You're not talking about the Steve Martin ones, are you?
No, there was one literally where it was before the Steve Martin ones, and it was like in the 80s. Damn it! Now I have to look it up.
I think
in theaters. I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right,
Son of Pink Panther, 1993.
Oh.
Wow.
And it was with the freaking French guy that was in that one movie. Robert Benigni.
Roberto
Benigni.
Wow.
Crenshaw says with that guy from Life is Beautiful.
Oh, that's
yeah.
weird.
Thank you. See,
Wild.
I'm slightly retarded. Crenshaw, not at all retarded.
I can admit, Life is Beautiful movie. I got a little choked up at that one. I got verklempt.
I just know it won like all these Academy Awards.
Craig, what is topic number 2 tonight?
So yeah, our second topic from this week comes to you from KCRA, and this one I kind of got a laugh out of it. They're everywhere. Chickens overrun Old North Sacramento neighborhood, leaving residents frustrated. So the interesting part of this story is one day some troll just unloaded like 100 chickens plus, but they even say more are showing up. So someone keeps doing this in this neighborhood, is just letting chickens go in this neighborhood. They don't know how they got there, but so anyways, long story short, the government and the police say they have more important things to worry about, and the residents are on their own with their chickens, but they encourage them to round them up and tell them you can round them up and bring them here, but you're on your own.
And see, the problem is that it's Sacramento, so it's run by the Democrats, and they won't let you just shoot them.
Yes.
Because anywhere else, this doesn't happen in like the South or the country. Because if a little section of town in my area got run over by, chickens were just everywhere, people would just get their guns and shoot them.
Well, if I'm the mayor of the town, I'm thinking like a chicken contest. and people can see who can make the best chicken, and it won't be long. Those chickens will all be gone.
Yeah,
Michael. When I think about California, I think about mountain lions and feral dogs. Why is this even a problem?
This will not be a problem for me. I would just get as much sweet and sour sauce as I could and take care of all these. I'd make them all nugs, and the problem would be solved.
So I'm going to jump in 3 comments here. Hold on. Real Stories Now says, this is kind of funny. Rando chickens. Yeah. Austin's saying chicken sauce. And then Frederick's joining us. And then Frederick says, why did the chicken cross the road?
So Craig, is it true that this is like some farmer where when these chickens age out, he's like, they can't make eggs anymore, so he just like ditches them? It just is that true?
The chickens came from somewhere, right? Like it's not what came first, the chicken or the egg. Like somebody's growing, someone's got a hatchery, someone's got these.
So is this a devious fifth generation warfare technique by the People's Republic of China?
I honestly think that this is what happens when you have Democrats run your state. This is the stage 1 of the decline of the greatest state in the union, because the Democrat Party destroys everything it touches, and that's all we're seeing. It's like California is now a third world cesspool.
Mm-hmm. Well, New Brunswick's now behind Mississippi and Alabama, so we're winning at something.
I would gladly exchange parts of California, mainly Los Angeles, where I was born and raised, and San Francisco, and gladly trade them for all of Alberta.
Yeah. Craig, is that going to happen? When's the referendum?
No, if anything was going to separate, Quebec would have separated. They came pretty close, but they still only had like 35%. I was in the military at the time. I was actually on standby. If they separated, our orders were to go in there, grab all our war stock, basically grab all our military shit and pull it out of the province. And we were just going to take it, no questions asked, take back all our shit. But
my recollection with the Quebec referendum was it was like 49.556% or something like that.
It wasn't quite that close.
It was close. And if you take out the people who were there illegally, they would have passed.
No.
That's my recollection. That was like from the 90s, right?
Well, Frederick's in the chat. Well, you know what? Frederick lives in Quebec, so I'd let him weigh in, honestly, if he wants to weigh in on that referendum. Yeah. But in any case, it didn't happen. And what I was going to say is after that, they changed all the laws so that they couldn't do it. So like I said, if anything, they would be the ones that would do it. So I don't think Alberta can if they even tried. And then Frederick saying that, it flipped at the last minute. It's like one of those things where you go to sleep. They tell you you're going to sleep at 3 a.m. and we're going to resume counting at 8 a.m.
Oh, did they do the graph?
And then they turn off
the graph where it's all like this. It's like
and then they turn off the cameras, and then social media people are like, U-Hauls are showing up, like they're flipping the tables and boxes are coming out, and they're boarding up the windows and putting signs on. Yeah, maybe. So Frederick's saying the same thing. Yeah, electronic voting. See, they've done it before.
Frederick, if they take out the people who are not from Quebec, it would have passed, right?
That's a good question.
Michael, I remember Herbert Hoover. I think it was a Calvin Coolidge or Herbert Hoover said chicken in every pot, a car in every garage, and chicken in every pot.
Hoover.
Is this Michael? Is this perhaps a prophecy just 100 years too late?
Well, in that case, it's good that it was in California, because if it was in Alabama, the other things might be happening with those chickens.
What?
So perhaps the chickens
trust me. It's more likely to happen in California with all the people from the third world. Trust me, actually. Well,
then you would have some California.
Salty, but hear me out. If you got these people who are on fentanyl, who are fent zombies, maybe this is like trade. Maybe this is like a vocational training to take care of the chickens, raise the chickens. Maybe this is like a really like 3-dimensional chess vocational training.
Jason still has confidence that fentanyl addicts do things for their money. There's no way. They just panhandle. That's it. They panhandle for every dollar. They ain't doing no rights.
Michael, we tell the people, we tell the drug zombies that it's not a chicken, it's a puppy, and they adopt it. What do you think?
There you go. That might work.
No, that sounds like a plan. I've known some of those folks, and they would definitely mistake dogs for chickens. So sound plan.
Austin's telling us to leave Alabama alone.
Yeah, leave Alabama alone. Alabama never did nothing to
I
you,
know.
Michael.
I just wanted to make the joke. I knew there would be pushback after I said that.
Listen.
I will say I might choose Alabamians fornicating with chickens over what Californians would do, which would say they're feathered beings. They're not chickens. Like they're just feathered.
They can vote.
Alabama's not having sex with chickens. They might be having sex with cousins, but they're not having sex with chickens.
Fair enough.
You got a pretty mouth.
You leave Alabama alone. I'm from California, and I live really close to Alabama. And let me tell you something. I would much rather live in Alabama nowadays than California.
Yeah.
Sucks. It sucks. It's terrible.
Agreed. So Craig, is this I've seen the Planet of the Apes movies, all right? I've seen them.
Yeah. Right. Chickens don't have disposable thumbs, so I don't see chickens taking over.
But you take the chicken, and the chicken nests on top of a robot that has opposable thumbs. That's a combination. Yes. That's a combination that you didn't see coming.
That's right.
All right, Craig, what is topic number 3 tonight?
Can you believe people watch this show every night, Sean? Every Friday? Can you believe that? Every week?
Yeah, it's fun. I'm having fun. If they don't like it, then they can move to California.
That's right. No, I appreciate everyone who tunes in every Friday. Thank you for joining us. That's why we're on episode 141. It's crazy. We just keep going.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Omer Glitch join us as Cox Rule. All right.
Wait, that sounds like a trap.
He's talking about chickens. Jeez, the male chickens. Yeah.
Sounds like a trap.
Guys, I know we can tell this chicken situation. We make a corral and we have the chickens fight each other and we bet on it.
Yeah. I mean, like sharpen up their claws and replace their claws.
There you go. Yeah.
Dip them in glass powder and stuff.
Yeah. There you go. All right. What is this, Craig? What's going on?
Third and final story also as well comes from New York Post. This one's kind of interesting reading it, but I mean, I always knew this existed. We're Pica specialists, the weirdest non-food items we've seen people eat. So this goes on to
Pica. Is that like a Swedish girl who's worried about climate change?
No, I read it. Oh man, I read it and I forgot it. No, it has to do with like a fish or something that eats. It was named after an animal.
Okay.
But yeah, we talk about people who eat dirt and people who eat like coins and stuff like that. It's usually a nutrition deficiency or some sort of OCD activity where they've gotten used like self-soothing stuff like that. But
like people who like eat their hair and they end up with like a hairball, that type of thing.
Yeah.
So when I first saw this, I thought that they were measuring food in picas now, and I was like, when is that measurement going away? Like seriously, can that I hate when that measurement shows up in InDesign? Maybe you know this, Jason, like laying out your comic, and you're like, when I create a document, I'm never going to create a document in picas. I'm going to do inches. I'm American.
I see pica. I go right to general settings, and I put it in inches. I hear you.
It drives me crazy. So I thought this was actually people are measuring food in picas now. That's what I thought was happening. Then I had to read it.
Michael, how much does a pica of marijuana cost?
Oh God. I'm ashamed that I don't know the answer to this question.
Well, it's metric. It's metric, so you double it and add 30.
Oh, now you're asking me to do math, and I'm like math illiterate, so sorry.
Okay, Craig. So what's the deal here? What's going on?
I don't know. I thought this was your story. I was hoping you take it.
It's about people who are eating sofa couch cushions and coins and plastic and like things that have no nutritional value because they're insane and they have problems. And we really, really, really need to bring back the asylums. That's basically what this article is about. It is a plea to bring back the asylums because the crazy people need to go away.
Michael, in the era of micro. Oh, go ahead.
No.
Michael, in the era of microplastics, aren't we all a little pica?
Think about that, Jason. That's a crazy phenomenon. Plastics were invented, what, 150 years ago? I think like that, 157 years ago. And in 157 years, every single human being, 8 billion freaking people on the planet now all have plastic in them in 150 years.
See, I was going to say, I have the thing that bridges. I have multiple chicken nugget video game portable systems. We play Tetris and play so much Tetris. So I started getting bored and I started eating some of the systems. So I am one of the Pica people. Nugget Tetris portable.
Michael, this show is an intervention, and this is the safe space. You can now open up about this. Tell us more.
Yeah, so in Japan and McDonald's, Happy Meal with a chicken-shaped portable system that only plays Tetris. I said, like, I love Tetris, but you can only play so much. And then I started to figure, you know what? This looks so delicious. Let me just eat it. And I didn't know I had fellow people out there that had the same feel. I feel seen. I feel like I belong. I feel like I have a group. Yes. I have identity. I feel complete.
Wait, I got a question. Did you say you spent time in Japan?
No. Oh, I'm a hermit that barely leaves his house, so I got a bunk on eBay. Yeah.
Okay.
Michael. Michael, this is a blue. Michael, this is a blue ocean opportunity. You could be the fresh.
Oh boy.
You could be the.
Who had the?
You could be the fresh face of Pica. You can help the people come out of the Pica closet, Michael. You can think of this. Think of the celebrity endorsements. Think of the lawsuits you can file for discrimination.
I'm a trailblazer.
All right,
I got to jump into 2 more comments. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Austin was saying he's seen a man eating light bulbs.
Oh,
that's interesting. Crenshaw weighing in as well.
Not very bright.
Yeah, crazy because it used to be just rich white women and strippers that had plastic in them. Yeah.
That's right. Crenshaw. I love Crenshaw.
And plastic, Omer Glitch saying plastic.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I do Omer Glitch. I finally took my gummy. I had to up it a bit.
So this is such a compelling story. We did do a deep dive investigative report. Can you bring that up, sir? All right, this is called Taste Duds. Taste Duds. All right, let's look at the first slide. So one of the most famous people to ever have Pica, and I maybe you guys saw this guy on TV. He's this French guy, and he could digest metal. Salty, did you ever see this guy like on That's Incredible or In Search of?
No. I think my parents probably didn't want to give me any bad ideas.
Swollen razor blades. Yes.
Do you remember this guy, Craig?
Yeah, I do. I'm already getting squeamish. You bring it back traumatic memories for me, Jason.
Okay, all right. We'll go to the next slide.
No. He ate an airplane though. That's impressive.
Salty, one of the more unusual things that's really got RFK Jr. upset is kids who are eating atrazine. They don't know it's atrazine. It's this Japanese tablet, Chinese tablet, but it's atrazine. Salty, what could go wrong?
I don't even know what atrazine is. What is it?
It's the chemical in Roundup that makes the frogs gay.
This is an AI image. First off, that is clearly an AI image. That packaging, the font is totally AI. Are you just making stuff up now?
No, this is the regular news. Craig, next slide. All right, Salty. Now, when it comes to people eating unusual things, did you know that during Prohibition, there were people that were manufacturing wood alcohol lollipops? What could go wrong, Salty?
Oh,
what do you
that
think?
sounds like it might be kind of nice. Wait,
Could be.
Wait, they were actually made out of wood, or they were
wood alcohol. Wood alcohol.
Oh, wood alcohol. What is wood alcohol?
It's not grain alcohol. It's not.
Oh,
yeah. Craig,
see, I'm not smart. I think I am sometimes, and then I come on this show and I'm like, I'm kind of dumb.
Craig, did your grandpa ever have any of these sitting around in the barn or anything like that?
Not that I remember. No.
Wild. Well, Michael is in the chat. He's saying he's got a reboot. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
it's because he's in Jersey and he's on Spectrum. Get some new internet, bro.
All right, Craig, next slide.
Vulcan's just letting Sean know, though, that Jason has never made anything up, and everything that Jason shares is 100%.
Now I definitely know this is a lie, because that's not true at all. Lying to me. Kind of retarded. All
right. So this one here. Oh, yes.
All right, Salty. The WEF eating the bugs, has that blown over? Has that quieted down? What's your take?
I think it's quieted down, but I think it'll make a comeback if we don't pull out of the Middle East, ensure voter ID, and win the midterms. I guarantee you, if we don't win the midterms, we will be eating the bugs in like 3 years.
What do you think about the NGO altered ticks, and now 400,000 people can't eat red meat anymore because of tick bites? Imagine that. Imagine you can't eat steak anymore.
Oh, that what is like a weird strain of Lyme disease, right?
Yes. Some people are saying allegedly Bill Gates is behind it.
Like, honestly, you guys should all get do good. Everyone in the chat should get do good and just follow along the series for the next few years, because it will be your how-to guide of how to deal with these evil ass people and to get away from it all.
Yes.
Here.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Ben Franklin would not put up with any of this. Okay.
No.
Craig, let's catch up on the chat while we're waiting for Michael to return.
Yeah. So
was that the last slide?
And there's more.
Oh,
Omega just saying stick to eating blue crayons. I agree.
Legit.
Crenshaw says he's eating bugs both in a restaurant and wild and raw.
Huh? On purpose?
For survival?
That doesn't sound kosher.
I
love crab and lobster, so that's kind of like I've eaten bugs, right? I've just eaten giant
sea bugs. Yeah.
Darwin would say so. Yeah. So I've been on my bike and I've been jogging or running, and mosquitoes like gone in and I swallowed it. But that was an accident. I'm not going to go to a restaurant. I'm not going to go to the store and buy a cricket bar.
Austin saying shrimps are bugs. So. There you go. All right, you want next slide?
Yeah, next slide. All right, so Salty, one of the things that continually perplexes me is how can beautiful Japanese women offer you a bowl of tentacle and it's crazy. It's one of life's greatest paradoxes. What do you think?
I mean, that actually kind of looks good.
What?
Yeah, that looks delicious. That's some ramen. That's some fancy ass ramen right there, dude. I would totally chow down on that.
I think that looks like stuff I would pass up.
I mean, she's cute, but I was looking at the picture on the right. I didn't even notice the cute Asian girl on the left. I was like, damn, that looks tasty, man. I could go for some sweet ramen right now. I like ramen. So I like weird food. I like Eastern food. I love Japanese food, all kinds of Japanese food. Not so much the Chinese food, unless it's like Panda Express, which isn't really Chinese food. It's American Chinese food. But I will try anything once, except for bugs. Yeah, I'm
okay.
Good.
Okay. Craig, where do you stand on this eating tentacles and stuff?
Yeah, so I have problems eating seafood. I can only eat like fish and chips, like old English style, like battered and drowning in malt vinegar.
Perfect.
So you guys never ate calamari? You've never had calamari?
No.
No?
No.
I starved myself for 2 days and tried to lock myself in a room with a lobster, and I still couldn't get it down. I still
You
couldn't
can't eat
swallow it.
lobster?
No, I tried everything I could.
Wow.
Like I said, couldn't do it.
No, see, fried like calamari is basically the tentacle, you know, that little ring on the tentacle, sliced and fried, and then little baby squids whole fried, and it's really good with cocktail sauce. But then also I love squid and octopus. It's really tasty. And I love lobster and crab, man.
So octopuses, they're like, aren't they purportedly as smart as people?
I wouldn't say that they're as smart as people because they haven't built anything, Jason. But they are highly, highly intelligent people that also taste good.
I think that's what Jeffrey Dahmer said. Hey, Michael, well,
wait, I mean, they're tasty animals. They're an animal. They're not a person. They're an animal.
Michael, I know you're typically a chicken nugget guy. Where do you stand on tentacles and claws and stuff?
I like them. You made me nostalgic for getting I think they call it taki su. It's like octopus and like a soy sauce, like but I don't know if it's cooked or raw or whatever, but it's tasty. But I always feel kind of weird eating it with the suction cups and whatnot. Yeah.
Kind of dirty. Feel dirty.
Yeah, but it
afterwards.
tastes good. Who cares? It's delicious.
It is. It is.
Craig, Craig, what's next? All right, guys. Now let's be honest. This American fast food, some people might not call it food, but if you have to make a choice between KFC and Subway, Salty, which way are you going?
Oh, that's easy, man. I'm going fried chicken all the way, baby. I'm gonna get some grape soda on top of it.
Yeah.
Craig, what's your go-to there?
You mean if it's like my last meal? Because I mean, I eat both of them every week. I hate to admit it. I eat nothing but fast food, but I definitely prefer KFC for sure.
Damn right,
Michael, where you at?
I am with Salty, fried chicken all the way, and you just know that the Colonel was not trying to diddle anything. You know what I mean? So. Yeah.
Everyone's saying KFC.
No need for 6 inches or less or whatever.
We don't like Sam Hyde trying to be the Colonel. Right? Am I wrong? Does that photo not look like Sam Hyde dressed as the Colonel?
True.
No, it looks like Leon Trotsky dressed like the Colonel.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that Leon Trotsky?
Yes. Thanks for playing the Friday night, Salty. All right, Craig, that's it. We're done. We're done with the news. Let's check his sign up. Let's see if he's got any sign-ups while we've been jabbering here, and then we'll start to look at the campaign in depth.
Yeah. So hold on.
Salty, you don't need to take a gummy when you're on this show.
No, well, I don't do drugs, guys. I stopped doing drugs in my 20s because I did all the drugs in my 20s, and yeah, I didn't need to do anymore.
As we often remind Michael here, as the Greeks said, after the third glass, the wine drinks the man.
Yes. Yeah.
Or you can be like me, and you build such a high tolerance to things that you can just consume unhuman levels of substances.
Okay. The Will Studios is in the chat.
Okay, yeah,
Good dude. Yeah.
What up, Will Studios?
So I put a link to the sign up, and he's at 115. So I don't know, has that number moved?
It will in a minute.
Yeah.
No one likes signups anymore, and I don't blame you people. Oh no, we got 120. We got 5 signups.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, hell yeah.
On my way. I'm 33 away. 33 more people. Come on, let's go. We will, for everyone that does sign up, we are going to throw in something a little extra. I haven't figured out what it is yet. It might be a poster. It might be a trading card. We're going to come up with something. But for everyone that is on that sign up list, everyone's going to get a little thank you something. And we'll figure out what that would be, because we love the people that sign up early, because it always helps, especially when they drop that fat cash on the first week of the campaign, which I'm excited for. I do have a video if you want me to play it.
I got 2 videos. I don't know if you want either of those. I got the Ben Franklin turkey, and I got the Silence Do Good trailer. But yeah, you've got something here. Add to the stage. Is that a trailer?
Yeah. This is from.
Did you know Benjamin Franklin once electrocuted a turkey on purpose and then ate it? Franklin was obsessed with electricity.
I showed the wrong one.
Yeah,
it's okay, though. We can watch it.
Yeah, here I got it. Here, I'll throw that on. Here we go.
Did you know Benjamin Franklin once electrocuted a turkey on purpose and then ate it? Franklin was obsessed with electricity and conducted all sorts of experiments. In the 1740s, he wanted to see if he could kill a turkey with electricity and make it more tender to eat. He set up an experiment where he shocked a turkey with high-voltage electricity, and it worked. The bird was cooked. But the real kicker, Franklin accidentally electrocuted himself in the process. He described the shock as a universal blow that left him numb, confused, and temporarily blind. After recovering, he joked that his own near-fatal experience made him respect electricity even more. Despite the mishap, Franklin continued his electrical experiments and even coined terms we still use today, like battery, conductor, and charge. So next time you see a turkey on Thanksgiving, just remember Benjamin Franklin might have been the first person to attempt electric cooking. If you like this historical story, you might like a fictional story about America's prolific founding father, Ben Franklin, in the graphic novel Silence Do Good, about a young Ben Franklin who travels through time to save humanity from an artificial intelligence that has enslaved humanity. Pre-order now on Indiegogo.
Wild.
So we did that from the first campaign, but it's still a fun video. We make a little fun. We have a bunch. Sounds too good. It's about teenage Ben Franklin who gets kidnapped by people from the future, trapped inside, and his intellect downloaded into a VR program, and thus begins his adventure on trying to liberate himself from the machine, the man, the American corporate social media companies, and then finds himself in this really gross world where everyone's been enslaved, and he decides to fight back and take it all down, essentially. And we do have on the Fund My Comic right now, we have a really good deal. If you guys haven't gotten Sounds Do Good volume 1 yet, we have a special deal on the Fund My Comic where we're selling a misprint for $10. And what's wrong with the misprint? Well, it's really it's nothing major, actually. The cover has some off registration on the foil stamping, and then one page. I was a dum-dum, and if you want to put me full screen, and this is the cover you should get, Craig. This is the cover you should get right there. Right. So on this page, there's some registration line. I left the template on like a retard. And those are the 2 mistakes. Everything else is.
Sorry, what's the other one? Sorry, I was sharing a link. I didn't.
So the foil is it's not lining up correctly. Okay. We had to fix that. And what happened was, you can take me off full screen. What happened was, but how beautiful. Oh, yeah. What happened was the printer didn't send the physical proof, because we like to do a physical proof for the foil cover because, that's kind of an expensive thing. And so we order, when we did the order, we asked for a physical proof. They never sent the physical proof. They sent the entire order. So it wasn't approved. And they're such a great company that they're like, you know what, just keep the books. That's our bad. We'll reprint the run with your corrections. So their screw up is mine and your gain. And so we're going to be selling it 3 issues, $10 basically in this book, $10 plus shipping. And then that can get you caught up on volume 2, which will launch at the end of June.
Yeah, I would totally take a steal, folks. Yeah, it is a steal. Look at this beautiful. Look at that. I don't even know what Salty's talking about. I didn't even notice. You're not going to notice.
I got to give you full screen here. Sorry,
you don't have a misprint. Michael. You don't have a
I
mistake.
know, but
You're
look,
holding the first edition too. That is the first edition.
well, what did you say? It was on the top, right? So look, it doesn't matter. Look, here's the rest of it. It's beautiful. You're never gonna know. Just pop the $10. You're gonna get an amazing story. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would behoove you.
What's the shipping on that domestic too, Sean?
Domestic, I think it's $8.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like $20 for a beautiful book. I mean, honestly, we would give it away if we could afford it, but I'm not rich.
So Will said he just picked up a misprint.
Oh, nice.
See,
So,
there you go.
We will send it out probably not till Monday, but because it's Friday. But we usually send things out pretty quickly, and you guys we'll get it pretty fast. Which I am, we love giving this out. You guys are gonna love it. Everyone, like Michael will tell you, everyone that reads this book absolutely loves this book, and volume 2 is gonna get it's gonna get crazy. It's like we're kicking it up big time, and there's gonna be so Ben, usually the story's taking place in the future. This next issue is taking place in the past, so we're gonna see some American legends as cameos. But nothing boring, nothing like educational feeling. It's all adventure. It's all fun. I just love American history and I love science fiction. And this is my love letter to both.
It really should be like an animated show, or really an animated flick. Anytime I see the trailers with that orchestral music, it has that kind of like John Williams-esque music. Oh my God, I want a movie so bad.
Yeah, one day I hope to be able to do something, whether it's live action or animated. I mean, I would love it to be animated, but I think it would make a good live action show. But you know what? I'm just making the comic, and we're gonna make it as good as we can. And volume 2 is even better because I started this book. This is like almost a decade old artwork. And now, like, I'm just a better artist today than I was 10 years ago. And so volume 2 is going to even have better art, better colors, better everything. And I think that's just how it's going to be until we're done with this series, which will be 5 volumes, guys. 5 volumes have been written, and I'm just going to take me a while to draw everything.
Wow. So when did you have your ending? Was that early on or somewhere in the middle?
I had my ending pretty much figured out by the time I had finished volume 1. I had an idea of my ending, but I didn't have the details of the ending until I finished volume 1 and started on volume 2. And then what I did once, so I knew what it was. I knew roughly what it would be. But then I went ahead and in the middle of writing volume 2, I wrote the last volume first.
Wow.
So I know exactly where this is going, and everyone's gonna love it. But it also might be a little bit of a how-to for our future in America.
Yeah, hell yeah! I'm looking forward to more of my girl Maddie. Hell yeah.
I was going to ask, I don't know if we brought it up here, if it was backstage, but so you're encouraging everyone for the sign up. You said you're at 121. You were talking about a subscription. Is that going to be part of this campaign coming up?
Oh, yeah.
Summer?
So the way that we're doing the campaign is, so when I say volume 1, volume 2, that's three comic books. So we are going to produce 3 comics for the campaign, and then those comics will come to you as we get them done. We'll probably have issue 1 done by Christmas, and then issues 2 and 3 in early 2027. But basically, it's a little bit of a subscription. I don't have a website yet. I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to do a website because we crowdfund. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to crowdfund the production of 3 comics, and as we produce the comic books, we send them out to everybody. So you're not having to wait a whole year to get the book. You're going to start getting the floppies pretty quickly, as quick as we can get, issue 4 done. And then issue 5 will come, and then issue 6 will come.
Does that subscription, will that also include the trade, or is that just for that subscription?
So it just depends on what perk you'll get. We're gonna have different perks. We're gonna have perks where you can just get the floppies. We'll have perks where you can get everything.
Nice.
We'll have different ones. So it'll just depends on what kind of perk you want to back at.
Cool. Yeah, I remember that night. I'm telling you, I remember that night. Awesome. So what I was going to say with this, so I haven't refreshed the number yet. I don't want to do it while it's on the screen. So I'm just going to pull that off. But something I want to do first. Did I remove that yet?
Yep, it's done.
All right. So hold on, let me refresh it while it's off the screen.
Everyone go sign up. Go sign up.
Yeah. It's free. It's easy.
All right. So if it gets one more backer, I'll throw the hat trick in. So we just need one more person in the audience. That's my challenge. I'm going to throw the link in again.
How many people are watching, Craig, right now? How many people are watching?
Again, I'm just copying the link. 38. So
38
if
people.
1 out of 38 people grabs one of those misprints, I'll grab one too, just to make sure we can actually do our hat trick again. Because I'm always big on we've got to get our hat trick every night. So there you go. There's the
What's
link.
the hat trick?
It's a hockey term, right? 3. What you call it? 3 goals in a row. So
yeah. Well, no, but I mean, I know what a hat trick is. I love hockey. I mean, what's a hat trick for this show?
Oh, this show. So we're on episode 141, and I would say, when do you say it was? At what point, Jason, did we started consistently getting 3 backers every single Friday? We had a guest.
It was within the first 6 months of the show.
Yeah.
We would consistently get at least 3 backers, and usually. So, and sometimes it's as high as Mary Boys. What was the record for 14
backers? Yeah.
It's comfortably in that 3 to 8 range because we've got people watching that like they actually like comics, and they trust us, and they trust us to connect them with creators who are worthwhile backing. So we've got we've got some credibility on the line here.
Yeah. So if one more person grabs it, I'll make sure the hat trick happens. But I mean, there's no point being backer 2 because that's not a hat trick. And Crenshaw was asking, Sean, who would you dream casting for live action young Ben Franklin? Tom Holland, Yahoo Serious, or someone like that?
No one British or foreign. First up, okay, we're gonna have an American patriot. We need it to be played by an American.
That's right.
And I haven't given it much thought actually, because I was kind of like, if I in the perfect dream world, if I had the ability to, do a live action, I kind of think I would want to cast an unknown actor, and let that person kind of be that role, because it also is going to be a book that kind of like a little like this. Again, the series is going to be 13 issues. We'll end up doing just for the first. What would you call it, guys? So I'm going to have volumes, and then I have issues. What would be the collection of the first group of volumes? What would that be called?
I'd go floppy. I'd go floppy arc volume.
I've already called it volume, Jason. I've already called it volume 1 and volume 2.
Reprint.
Okay. So now I need a new word.
Are you talking to me, Jason? Sorry, what?
No. I'm just. I was telling Salty to go reprint his book and call it an arc. John's long box is in the chat. Hey, John, and then Vulcan said he backed.
I know.
Oh, nice. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think a lot of people already have volume 1 because it's awesome. But yeah, I can't wait to get you guys volume 2 and the floppies, because we're bringing floppies back. I love floppies. Because they floppy. They're so floppy.
Jeepers.
They floppy around.
And so Michael did a review of Silence Do Good. Do we want to watch that? As we're waiting for people to sign up.
Yeah. So, sorry, Jason. I'm legitimately doing things behind.
Yeah. You're good. You do you. You're good.
Freaking Canadians.
You could jump around the review if you'd like. It's a little long. I don't want to bother people with my mug the whole time.
No, it's good. We got time. Michael, how did you fix your internet? What was the trick?
Oh, I got knocked out. and of the stream. So I was just like, I just restarted everything.
Okay.
When in doubt,
So it is better.
restart.
Okay, so I tell you what I want to do here. So I already know the numbers. Like I said, this show has consistently gotten a hat trick every single time we've promoted something. This is what I'm telling you, Sean. I always encourage people, like, don't hit us up to come on our show for signups. Hit us up to put your book on here. We have these guys who show up for the signups and they never come back with their campaigns live.
Oh no, I love coming. I mean,
who does that?
I'll just come to hang out with you guys. You know, I love you. Like, I love hanging out with you guys. I don't even need to be hawking anything. Are you kidding me?
No, like I said, because we consistently we hit our number. But I'm gonna throw it in the chat right now for starters. And I am tracking that we wanted to see Michael's review. It's all in my head. So there's the link. I'm just going to promote this, push this one more time. I'm going to throw the other trailer that I made. I don't know if this was the trailer you wanted to show, Sean, but we got 1 minute and 9 seconds, 36 watching. Here's the other trailer I downloaded. Kick ass. Was that the trailer you wanted to show us, Sean? Was that the one?
No, but that's okay because that's a great trailer. Von Klaus made that trailer, and I absolutely love it. Von Klaus is so good, man.
So as I said, this show is consistent, Sean. We are consistent. Look at that. You showed up. You had 31 backers hanging out with us.
Whoa!
Yeah, everyone getting that sweet misprint deal.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone.
I love it. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I hope we'll send those out ASAP to you. And
I'm not going to tell you what you charge me for shipping, but I get it.
Well, it ain't cheap, bro.
I know. I got to get a post office box in Bangor and a passport. I got to do it.
Oh, dude, are you that close that you could actually drive to this? You got to do it, bro.
Yeah.
Because it is so expensive to ship to Canada. It is so expensive.
Just get a PO box in Bangor and go there. Whatever.
Craig, what are they doing with all that money?
Ukraine, it goes in people's pockets is where it goes. Okay, so we've got that one done. Okay. And then
I'd like to quickly announce that even though I already have the great Silence Do Good, I backed it again to gift it to the lovely Radio Stories now for bidding on my sketch covers. I want to pay it forward. She's going to love Silence Do Good. It feels good to put it in her hands. Hell yeah.
Nice. Good job, Michael. Do we need to do a GoFundMe for Craig's postage?
Yeah.
Well, every time I send something to Craig, I always throw in a little extra. So I'll throw in a little extra for my homie up north.
Yeah, I'm just east. I'm east of Maine. I'm just like on the other side. Like this should have been the 14th colony? Was that what we should have been?
Yeah,
no, that was Quebec. Quebec was supposed to be the 14th colony.
So it was a smallpox outbreak or something like that, right?
We did have representatives that wanted to go to Pennsylvania and sign, but they claimed that there were basically British garrisons along the route, and they were afraid, like basically stopping people from going.
Oh, that's we're afraid.
Yeah.
Could have been an American.
Could have been.
Craig, just we waited 250 years to give you that burn.
I'm trying to find Michael's review, so I'm doing stuff with people.
That's okay. It's good. It's all good.
You're gonna have to tell me where this is, Michael.
I posted it in the the private chat, just so it could be posted in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
cool
on
thing
your
about
Twitter
Michael's
feed?
reviews, though, too, is he does a piece of fan art,
Yeah.
which is always awesome.
Yeah, radio
Always
stores
awesome.
now.
And I absolutely love the piece of fan art. Actually, I need to find that because I want to put that. Oh, I need that, Michael, because I'm going to put a thing in the back of volume 2 of all the fan art that's been made.
Hell yeah.
So anyone out there, I think Omer Glitch was just saying that he has done a piece of fan art. Send it to me on X at Salty Draws. Not my underwear. I draw, so Salty Draws. Because we're going to be printing all the fan art in the back of the book, and we'll obviously put people's names. You know, everyone have their name. We'll probably even put your X account on there so people can go find you and follow you. Yeah, which if with permission, obviously, I would, not be printing anything that no one wanted to be printed.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Let's
looking
check
for
this out.
owners. Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right.
So you don't even need the volume. You can just watch him.
So
Just
tonight's
hands.
main focus is on Silence Do Good, created by Sean Salter, who also goes by Salty Draws on all the socials. He is also the co-host of the Salty and Savage Show, which I was honored to be a guest on last week. I've done a number of these little review type vids over the years, but I'm a streaming noob. So they were gracious enough to have me. And despite some tech issues on my side, that aside, I had a bitchin' time on their show. They have great
Everyone has a good
chemistry,
time on the Salty
which
and
of course
Savage.
allowed me to like hang back in my little nervousness, right? And just enjoy them. Really funny guys, great radio hosts. So for instance, like there's a lot of people that have streams, right? In the community, I try to jump from one to the other. I'm a moderator in some, so I'll go in one, try to say hi, jump to another one if everyone's live at the same time. So last night, their show was live. So that's what I was going to do, jump in, say hi. But they're just so engaging and entertaining that I ended up hanging for the whole show, talking in the chat. Great time. So definitely subscribe to them. They deserve way more subscribers to the point where they should be big enough that people, right? If I'm a guest on again, be like, why you have this nobody on, right? That's how it should be. So they also have a rad merch store. I was rocking one of their designs on the show last week. Try to give you guys like a better look at it here. But let me give you guys an even better look at the design, allowing me to cut this video into 2 so I don't have to do the whole thing at once, making my life a hell of a lot easier. Let's check it out. Look at that design.
So stupid.
Another great one.
I just wanted it to look ridiculous.
Hell yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that design. I think it's so rad. It would behoove you to go pick one up yourself if you like the design, especially if you agree with the sentiment, make America 80s again, right? Cut the sleeves off if you gotta. It's going to be summertime, right? So yeah, back to the main focus of tonight's video, Silence Do Good. The campaign for which is now live on Indiegogo. It is I believe 78-page graphic novel, killer art, and the story involves a young Ben Franklin in his time, and there's folks from the future travel to his time, snatch his ass, take him back to the future where he is now in this VR world that's controlled by a nefarious AI. He's got to fight with allies against this AI. Now, let me tell you, time traveling stories are some of my favorites, to the degree that in the comic that I'm working on, which is not a time traveling story, there is still a time travel element because I love it so much. when you add fighting AI to this, suffice to say, I am stoked because I friggin' hate AI. I know it has some uses or whatever, but particularly when it comes to art, I can't stand it. So yeah, I can't wait for this book. So yeah, again, great art. Story sounds rad. I can't wait. So yeah, I'll leave the link for both Salty and Savage's store and the campaign in the comments. So yeah, speaking of other great indie creators, next week Sean is going to be on the lovely Katie Did's Comic Skate in the Morning show. Katie has become quite the campaign promoter. She works her ass off, selling, getting backers for campaigns. It's really cool to see. So I have no doubt that when Sean's on there next week, I believe Monday. Again, I'll leave that link in the description. Yeah, so I'm sure they're both going to do a great job. And
it won't pause. It won't pause. What were you gonna say?
I think this is a preview video. Is this because I'm like listening? I'm like, wait, am I like doing a preview video? I have a review video that's
awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm like just continuously stoned. You can check out my review on YouTube of Silence Do Good. But this is how much I love Salty and Silence Do Good. I didn't just make a review video. I made a preview video before.
The preview of the review of the review.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow Michael on Twitter. His handle is @cautionarytale.
It's Gnarly Comics, as in gnarly dude.
Yes.
Gnarly comics. Or wait, gnarly manga. Gnarly manga.
Well, he can be either or. It's sometimes it's gnarly manga, sometimes it's gnarly comics.
Oh wait, it's manga, but I say manga because in the 90s, no one said manga. We all said manga in the 90s.
Yeah, we didn't know it. And we didn't know how to pronounce Sienkiewicz.
Yeah. Crenshaw's letting us know he's ditching us for Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, that's right.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah,
fair enough.
Riddle of Steel. Riddle of Steel.
Okay, do you want to go back to your sign up, or is there anything else you want us to jump to, Sean? While we got you here, we're at the 90-minute mark now already.
No, I feel so loved. Everyone go sign up. You will not regret it. It's going to be a great comic. We'll start posting art soon as well, because I've been working on it, and the artwork is it's going to be my best artwork yet. So
I just want to 115. You're at 115. And we're gonna do a refresher. See where we're at here.
This is 120.
I'm at 120. You got 119.
Well,
I'm ahead of you.
I'm one of them.
He's logged in, so it shows him as nice.
Yeah, we got five. We got 5. That's awesome. 33 away from passing Jason. I'm gonna do it
now, right?
I'm gonna do it.
Make a competition on Twitter.
Yeah,
it's a race. You said Salty. You said you've got to try to beat me by the end of the month.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, I like to set high goals for myself.
All right. Should this will be interesting? Let's see what happens, people.
Start
see what happens.
It.
And then let's see one more thing. I was gonna pull up your show. Let's see if I can grab that.
Oh yeah, everyone should come hang out on the show. We should have all of you guys back soon.
Definitely.
I will launch this year sometime. I haven't done anything for my campaign. It's terrible. I mean, I've got the book almost finished, and I haven't even launched the campaign.
Yeah, but I might even hit you guys up just to come on and hang out sometimes, because I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. So we don't always need to promote. We can just have you on and also just be awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, please go subscribe. We do so every Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. God's time, 7 p.m. Satan's time.
That is Satan's time.
For starters,
but it's a fun show. What's
Austin's
that?
making rounds with Envy, so Austin's just saying he would love to come on your show if you're interested.
Oh, hell yeah. We like having people on all the time. We like having new guests. We had Ray makes you Ray is happy on last night.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Quinn was on last week. Craig's been on, Jason's been on, Michael's been on. Michael's been on a few times actually.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. So we have a good time on the show. It's fun. I do it with a guy that we used to live in Los Angeles together, and we became friends because we both hung out at this bar, and he was dating one of the bartenders, and I was really good friends with one of the other bartenders, and we would hang out at this bar after work, and he was a producer on the show Extra, the news television show, and I worked in entertainment advertising, and we hated Hollywood. So we drank a lot to cope with the fact that it sucked. And then we decided to do a podcast after he moved to Iowa and I moved to the South. So we decided to continue the conversation that we would have at the bar, but on the internets for the rest of you to watch and see.
So good.
Great show.
In an alternate reality, I listened to my grandfather's advice and I moved to the family farm in Iowa and I take over the farm when I was a teenager.
Yeah. And you're happier. And you're happier.
Well, I don't know if farmers are happier. But...
Wait,
your government is trying to kill you?
No, all my family's in Iowa, believe it or not. Like, my mom moved here. She was one of them hippies that, like, if I moved to Canada and I have my kids there, they can avoid a draft. And then I ended up joining the military anyway.
Wait, so you had a hippie mom that owned a farm in Iowa?
No, her all my family. I've got a large family out in
You should be able to claim citizenship then if your mom was a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, but my question is, did they come?
What do you mean? Like the farm?
This is lost on everyone. This reference is lost on everyone here. You had a farm in Iowa. No. And I'm asking
family farm.
No, he's doing a Field of Dreams joke.
Yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
It is almost baseball season. It is baseball season, right? It already started.
They don't do baseball in Canada.
I'm out of here.
I'm
one baseball team.
Now I got it.
And they got their asses kicked by the Dodgers.
Sorry, Michael. I ruined the joke.
It's okay.
I was hoping for the Dodgers to beat the Blue Jays because Don Mattingly was a coach on the Blue Jays, and he ruined Kershaw's career by overpitching him. So I wanted Kershaw to have his last revenge and keep Don Mattingly from ever getting a World Series ring because he doesn't have one yet. Fuck him. Hate Mattingly.
Both times the Blue Jays won the World Series when they had like their victory. They drive around with the motorcade and then they drive it into the Sky Dome. Both times I broke into the Sky Dome to go to that celebration. Just storms of people just yanking on the doors, right? And then you just rip them and you just bombard the stadium and they can't stop everyone. Yeah.
Michael, did you see the video of Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr. having a catch in the Field of Dreams?
Yes.
Oh man, that was good.
I got choked up. I have to.
That was a good one, especially being a baseball fan because I stopped caring about baseball in the early 2000s because it just got stupid. I was a big Ken Griffey Jr. fan. I loved him.
Is now a good time to say that like Field of Dreams is just a fictitious movie and it does not apply at all to the real world? If you build it, that's not how anybody comes and buys your stuff. That's not enough.
This guy's bitter.
Dude, Field of Dreams was a great movie. Don't you ever get it.
It just takes more than that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm quitting this fucking goddamn show.
Terrible. Sorry, we're at the 1 hour 40-minute mark. I don't know if there's anything else to promote or what we want to do. We're at the weekend. I know we're already at the show's end day. It's so much fun. And
it was a good show. Good show, guys.
Yeah. Anything to promote or anything before I hit my outro?
Let's look. You want to throw up the Jupiter campaign? The sign up?
Yeah.
Just gonna take me some time, and no, it's not the gummy this time, even though I did take it. And I'm on my second drink too. If you get me here enough, I'm gonna be like slurred speech and everything. It'll be terrible. There we go. Okay, working on it.
See, Radio Stories Now is saying Field of Dreams is a great movie.
Yeah,
and she is not wrong. An American classic. See, Craig is just anti-American, I think.
No.
At least when he's on the guns.
Oh, 153 plus 1. That means I'm at 154. Thank you to whoever signed up during the show. This is the sign up for Jupiter Issue 2. Sign up to be notified when the campaign launches. Jupiter Issue 2 is about 90% completed. It's going to be 60 pages full color. So thank you to everybody that's already signed up. Thank you to everybody that's been helping me signal boost. And remember, I want as many signups as I can get, but I want to make sure that's one more than Salty gets. So, so this is real time now, people. This is real time. So thank you for showing the sign up. And I showed this earlier. This is the current proof I've got of the comic book. 60 pages, full color. 60 pages full color, and I'll flip through. What's the best way
Any chance we can get you to spoil like a 1-pager in there? You're not going to do it. I'm not going
to spoil it. Look at that. It's colored. And actually, there is.
How long have you been working on that? Like, when did Jupiter 1 come out? Like
2023. I've been working on this since the Q3 of 2023. So to my credit, I could have put out 2 30-page comics, but so much was going on with life and all that kind of stuff. So you had to wait, but you're getting a 60-page comic. Let me see if there's something in here that I can show.
It's a shipping consideration, which I appreciate, especially me being that like I pay $20 to ship anything here.
There's that.
I'll make it up to you, Craig. I'll make it up to you.
It's all good. I can't take it with me, Sean. It's all good.
So I'm gonna show you. This is a lot of people like the Captain Klein bottle section of Jupiter. The Captain Klein bottle segment of Jupiter 2 is like 13 pages, and it's mostly a fight scene. It is an epic over the top fight scene. So I basically said, okay, if he said, hey, Jack Kirby, channel Jack Kirby doing the greatest fight scene of all time, and I've got great punching, great fight scenes. There's one that I'm really proud of. Let me show it to you real quick.
That's gonna be
it's the guys are punching through the sound effect. Here, give me a second here. Check this out.
There you go.
Check this out. These guys, they're punching through the sound effect. Has that ever been done before? I don't know. Maybe not.
Coolest.
So looking forward to sharing more with you. But thank you to everybody that's signed up. Thank you to everybody that's signal boosting. Let's keep the signups going. And remember, the importance of the sign up isn't necessarily the signups. It is the fact that people have to see something like 7 or 8 times before it registers. So by signal boosting, by throwing it out there when the campaign is live, a lot of people, they're like, they either signed up or like, hey, I remember seeing something about that. Let me look deeper. Let me check that out. And that helps you transition people into being a backer. So that's the importance of getting the word out, getting so people have some familiarity. And thank you to everybody that's helping out in that regard.
Michael, don't you have a sign up that you don't push at all?
I know. Dude, seriously, I wanted to launch on Fund My Comic on 420.
Right.
I still might, even though it's like 10 days away and I haven't done anything. And I don't fully know, but like it's all on brand. Like it's all so horrific. At this point, I'm like, whatever. Like I'll get some people to back it, right? We'll just play it by ear, right? Yeah. But I have a MailChimp that our guest Aaron C said that we can link up to from my comic. I don't know how to do that yet. So I think this weekend I'm gonna finally do that. And then maybe next Friday, a couple days before 420, I'll push that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Perfect. All right. So I think we had a peak of what like 40 something watching tonight.
We are going up against I think Comicsgate Live going on tonight. I think Ethan said it might be going on.
Yeah.
But guys, I think we got Sean, was it 5 backers or 3 backers? 4 backers?
Four.
I got 4 back. We got 4 people that wanted that misprint. Super stoked on that, and then we got
4
a bunch
backers
of sign-up,
and
so
like
good.
6 signups. That's solid.
Yeah.
That's solid. Can't beat that.
That is yes.
Thank you hey guys, thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
Thank you chat for tolerating me. Always love the chat. Love being here. I love hanging out with you guys. Honestly, some of the best guys in the space for sure. And I am honored
Likewise.
and humbled by your kindness.
Yes.
And
Thank
then,
you.
hopefully you stick around for the outro, Sean. It's up to you though. If you dip
I
out
will.
during the outro, we won't be offended. And we'll be backstage after. So
I will be here because I want to talk to you guys about things and stuff, but I might take my pants off.
There you go.
What?
Yeah, there you go.
thank you, everyone. I haven't caught the chat. I can't jump back in there again. Thanks everyone for joining us every Friday night, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern. You said Austin Lights are guest next week. Is that right?
Yes.
NB. Okay, yeah. Deep Pockets. I'm gonna get really messed up, as Jason knows. I get really messed up. Here's the outro.
It's true.
Yeah, have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Thank you.
It's hard to ignore the soundtrack of this old North Sacramento neighborhood.
There's like more than 100. They're everywhere.
It's like we live on a chicken farm.
Chickens are everywhere. And they're not quiet. Neighbors say this is what it sounds like most mornings around 3.
It's annoying. It is.
They start up, probably around 2:30 every morning, and they just go all the time. It's nonstop.
And the noise isn't the only issue.
They jump into people's yards and tear up dirt.
Also, they're leaving stuff.
I know. Well, they want me to ollie 8 stairs right off the gate before they get started with their crazy thing.
Can you still do that?
It's been a long time, but I think we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow. This is perfect. This could be practice.
This is practice. I'm giving it 1
Oh,
year.
no way. Oh, what the? Oh my God, we're about to catch that. Oh!
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top notch hoes, get the most, not the lizard. Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that product you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Zelly on silent with the product in the pillar loud. That's how you make the money pop for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve a cut, then we gon' cut them off. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh pig, getting painted on that top grade.
Okay, we got a result. Call him there, going. 6 here by the station.
Sadly, that is less and less the case. It's increasingly the case that your job prospects are correlated not with how hard you work, not with how well you do in school, but with the job that your father had. And that's not Canada.
I was shocked to find out that Prime Minister Carney is cutting $7 billion between Indigenous Services Canada and Crown Indigenous Relations. They provided $0 to deal with the ongoing genocide of MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+.
What?
MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+.
Are you stupid or something?
MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+. MMIW G2SLGBTQIA+.
JD, if you spell this word correctly, you will be crowned this year's Scripps National Spelling Bee Champion. The word is Meathwig2SlugBuckUE+. Can you give me the country of origin, please? Yes, of course. The country of origin is none other than Canada. Can you give me the definition, please? A single word used to describe every minority group ever conceived, including several that are still pending approval. Mish, Wig 2, Slug, Bubku, Ia, E+. Can you use it in a sentence? You are not a member of the Maywig 2 Slug Baku Q Ia plus community, therefore we will not be hiring you for this position. Maywig 2 Slug Baku Ia plus. M I W G 2 S L G B T Q Q I A plus. That is correct. You are this year's National Spelling Bee champion. Congratulations.
Binary maxing is the process by which you transmax so hard that you rotate out of this standard gender orbit into another gender dimension.
We sent search parties into the 7th gender dimension. They found nothing, just abandoned hot pockets and a disturbing pile of Home Depot receipts and one lonely mommy dome still waiting for bed rest. Broster, you didn't just max out, you transmaxed so hard you hit escape velocity, broke out of standard gender orbit, and got launched into another dimension. We're still picking up faint signal traces of you, spinning into the void like a non-binary satellite that forgot how to re-enter the atmosphere. Comrade, NASA just classified you as unrecoverable debris.
This is abhorrent.
You are a fucking moron. Too rough. Much too rough.